Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, Transformers fans everywhere, welcome back. Last Prime Speculator, here to bring you another speculation as always. We're going to talk about something I've been meaning to talk about. I'm a little late to the party. We're going to talk about INFERNOCUS, the toy, the demonic-looking giant toy. We all know what it is. And oftentimes, this is not a ideal in these movies. It's just a way to sell toys because it's based off, let's be honest, Hasbro and Takara, all that. They got to make their money. It's based off, they got to sell toys too. So we're going to talk about that. But we're going to talk about that and the speculation I have. And before I go, this is a speculation of Transformers the last night. If you're into that, cool, welcome. If not, hey, welcome too. So we're going to speculate, but before we do that, we're going to do a little speculation education, and we're going to pretend we are the writers team, and we're going to talk about INFERNOCUS, whatever, are based off of. So let's do a little speculation education. We'll start with the TERROCON'S. They are basically insane creatures. Their alt modes are basically like beasts. All the Transformers lore, the Dinobots, they could do the dragons, they could do demonic looking alien type. They were testing an Age of Extinction. They work as a group, and they are connected to Unicron and Primus. They basically preyed off Primus' mercy, and of course Primus, that is his weakness. He gave him mercy and sent him with his brother of Unicron. They got kind of captured by the Quintessans. It wasn't really reported why, but again, we're pretending we're the writers team. We're just kind of building a character, and then we're going to do a speculation at the end. And they were basically sentenced to hell, and they will kill you together. One-on-one, they won't kill you, but if they're together, they're like hyenas in a way. And basically, they'll do it for just to kill because for a sport. They'll do it because they're orders, bounty hunters. Lockdown could be connected to these guys in a way, which would be very interesting. Wes, shout out to you. Wes Nip said that a long time ago. But that's what he could be connected to, and they could use that as an ideal. But they're insane, and their alt modes are beast mode, and basically they have ties to Unicron and Primus. They also, again, were under control by the Quintessans, and the TERROCON'S had been modified also by the Quintessans, and in a short period of time became activated, forcing the Quintessans to retreat. So they also scared away the people they served in a way. So they are literally insane. That could be also how Cogman is tied into. Now, we're going to talk about something real. And you can find all this stuff in TNF Wiki. So we're going to call it the demons, all right? And we hear the word demon, not the human element. We're talking about the Transformers element. But it's kind of the same idea. So basically, they are considered pre-Cybertronian. So they'd be before Beast time, before the Knights of Cybertron at 900 million BC or whatever the hell it is on the app. They had a population. There was a bunch of them. They were basically the original inhabitants of Cybertron, but they were sealed away also underground by Primus, right? And they have remained away by Primus supposedly ever since, and only the legends have known that they might have escaped, right? The demons of the flip side of the Matrix, so they know the Dark Matrix. They're connected to the Dark Matrix, right? Again, probably Unicron, right? They are huge. They are beastly things, right? They're monsters. They live off of the spark of the Transformer. Basically, they live off their soul. They need that to live, and they can get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And who better than Optimus, Bumblebee, right? Take all the Transformers, right? And some of them can also breathe fire. So they also can, again, look like a demon, right? We're pretending we're the writers team. They can actually look like that, but they also can die by absorbing too much energy, which is pretty interesting. Again, you can find all this stuff in TNF Wiki. Next one we're going to do is called the Transorganics. Now, this could also be connected to the last night. These were considered the first creations of the Quintessans, predating even the Transformers themselves. So these guys were the test mode of what we know of the Autobots and the Decepticons and actual Transformers. These were the testing grounds before they perfected it and made what we love, and that's the Transformers. They were basically beast modes. They served as simple tasks again. They were uncontrollable beasts that could be used to put onto one thing, and that's one thing only, is destroy everything and destroy distant paths. And not only destroy that, they were connected and left in the hidden chamber deep within Cybertron. So they are hell. They are hell itself. That is the actual demon. Now we're going to talk about the Pretenders. We've seen the Pretenders. They've been in Revenge of the Fallen. It was the girl that was making out with Sam Witwicky, but I'll give you a little detail if you're not familiar with it, just in case you didn't watch them or walked out before it. But I love the second one. Just that scene with Prime's one of my favorites. But the Pretenders are basically, they could disguise in either a Transformer form, vehicle mode, beast mode, or human mode. You know it. They could be whatever they want. They're basically like a hybrid of everything. Now here is the interesting one, which is what they could do with the Last Knight. Now this is based again off the trans-organic. Now, these are called the Dwellers, but they're the bigger version of the trans-organic. So they're called the Dwellers. And they're also created by the Quintessens. They're also part of the past of pre-Cybertron. And due to their outrageous and violent nature, the Quintessens sealed them away. So basically, they were so bad that Quintessens himself didn't even want them getting out and locked them away. And basically, they were enormous, huge things of these things, and they were described in the Cybertronian files as a giant vampire, kind of like Shockwave's, like the worm thingy, or whatever. Basically, that's what the Dweller is. You know, if you're not familiar with it, it's pretty badass. To tell you the truth, but they live off of not just Cybertronian; they live off human life. They eat anything. It doesn't matter. It's just a giant thing of death and run the opposite way. Now, they could make that what the secret artifact that the Knights of Cybertron escaped with. Now we're going to speculate about the Last Knight, so I'm going to talk to you guys. Here we go. Hope you guys enjoy a little Transformers speculation education hosted by LPS. All right, now we're going to talk about the speculation. Okay, so basically, I took notes here, so I want to make sure it was good. So we're going to start with, this could be the actual trial, okay? This could be the trial for Optimus to test his worthiness as a Prime, and he fails, rises Infernicus. Remember, we're pretending Infernicus is real, right? That could be what manipulates his brain, makes him go rogue, if he does go rogue. And this is what is actually under the ground, right? Could be. We're pretending it is. But that could be what Optimus unleashes on Earth, right? Okay. So it could also be maybe the new Primes coming to save Optimus. As in, that is their backup of what maybe Prime was put underground from what I just read to you. And they're coming to save Optimus because Optimus is about to be just evil and die. He's the last Prime, right? That would be awesome too, in a way. And it could also be maybe Quintessa is the new Prime, right? It could be a new Prime we've never heard of, and she is the new Prime, right? This could be the idea of soulless Prime. She could also be evil. They could do whatever they want, right? And she's coming to save Optimus. She's coming to save her love. They could say that's his girlfriend, too. You don't know. It could be his maker, mother, woman, somebody that possesses the soul of Optimus, for better or for worse, in a way. Or it could be this. And I agreed with someone. They brought it up in my channel, my live stream, by the way. Thank you guys for joining that. That was fun. We're gonna get better on that and do more of it. I was gonna do one, but a couple of you guys wanted a speculation video. What if this is the ending for humanity, where our sins with the Transformers are going to come back and haunt us, and they're unleashing hell? They have more technology they do. This could be the makers, and we think of them as bad. Maybe the people that lockdown work for as bad. What if the makers are actually good? And humanity has been so bad throughout the Transformers universe to these Cybertronians who are sworn to protect us, particularly the Autobots. And I wrote some down, and we'll do all of the movies, just real quick. TF1, this isn't talked about so much. They captured Bumblebee. They were about to use him as an experiment, and then Sector 7. which is also in the app, they were holding hostage of the cube, right? TF2, they wanted their technology. They were threatening to get them out if you didn't give them their technology, and they said, you are not ready for it. You're going to use it for bad things, which we ended up doing, right? Transformers 3, Dark at the Moon, right? The humans signed with the Decepticons, and then they brought Cybertron down, and the Autobots had to save, and hence the Battle of Chicago, right? Optimus destroyed Cybertron, killing a ton of Decepticons, and his Prime, which we thought Optimus was the last Prime, he killed him, and then he also killed Megatron, right? The fourth one, the humans sold out Prime for greed, for the seed, for money, for KSI, right? They sold out the one who swore to protect them. And usually it's 3 strikes for out. That's 4 times. 4 times the humans got it wrong, right? And this could be our Armageddon. That this is the prophecy. This is us to prove our worthiness. Like, but what if we are now the new slaves to the Transformers like Sentinel wanted, right? What if Optimus did everything he could to do it, to prevent it from happening, but this is the prophecy. This is our punishment to prove our worthiness, because what if this thing actually is the maker of everything? That is what's so crazy. What if INFERNOCUS is the actual front part of the shield, right? That could be this could be the artifact that the Knights of Cybertron escaped away with to protect. Remember, again, in that app, if you really read into it and you leave it in TF Wiki and stuff, they escaped with the Quintessa ancient artifact, which was either a Stargate. What if they use this? We're pretending we're the writers' team, right? That for us to, again, forgive our sins and our past and everything we've done, we see our hero, Optimus Prime, my hero, hopefully your guys' hero, it doesn't matter. He's been the Prime forever, and it's called Rethink Your Heroes. This could be the Primes, makers, whatever, saying, humanity, you have destroyed Cybertron, you have killed the Transformers, we have protected you, we in a way have created you, now you must become our slaves and rebuild Cybertron. You're also home too, because it's connected to Earth. And it could be where we have to become slaves, where basically our sins and greed is going to release hell on Earth. And that's why maybe Mark Wahlberg and that girl in that one shot are looking so calmly, because this is the new life, and this could be the new Lord Transformers. So, I don't know, guys. I want to talk about a little INFERNOCUS. What do you think? That basically Cybertron comes down from heaven, right? INFERNOCUS and the INFERNOCONs rise up from hell, and it's just us and humans are at war, and the Knights might have got away with it or something, right? And Optimus might have to find Dragastor. They could do so much, but how cool would that be? I don't know. So I thought I would deliver that, guys. Give you a speculation on that. I want to talk about INFERNOCUS. But what do you guys think of this toy, man? I'm actually thinking about getting this. I like these dark stuff, obviously, for a fan of my channel. Guys, I use some shout-outs, so stay tuned for that after this. Guys, if you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel, guys. Let's hit 1,000 subscribers. We speculate, we have fun, we BS. Any feedback is good feedback. Hopefully you guys like the video and hopefully like the speculation. Stay tuned for shout-outs. LPS out, Last Prime Speculator. Peace.